The first time I tried recording this video, my computer shut down for no reason. Big Tech does not want you to see this video. So, welcome back to part 3 of my diamond redesign video series thing. Last part I don't know why I said we. You didn't do shit. I redesigned Blue Diamond. You don't have to watch it, but it was pretty fire, I'm not gonna lie. You can see the design there because I did her in yellow in the same canvas. So let's get some disclaimers out of the way before I get into it. I'm not saying that I fixed these designs. I'm not saying that my designs are better than the ones in the show. I'm not a professional. These are to my tastes and my tastes only. You don't have to like them, because I like them. And that's what counts. So Yellow Diamond. I didn't actually change a lot with her design. I think she's the least amount changed out of the batch. She just has a good design. You know, she's not my favorite diamond, if I'm being honest. But that doesn't mean she's, like, a bad character, or, like, her design is bad. She's just my least favorite, you know? Her design, again, was really inspired by that Steven Universe horror artist, which I don't remember their username off the top of my head, but I will put them on the screen there. I really like their art, okay? I'm a big fan of their diamond pieces, I'm a big fan of their art. I'm just a big fan, okay? So I made her a bit like, I don't know, more angular, more bug-like. I gave her a helmet. Well, I accentuated the hair to make it look like a helmet. That was like a big theory in the Steven Universe fandom, that she was wearing a helmet, so I thought, why not just go with it? I made her, like, more, I don't know, more gross, I guess, like more, like I said, more angular, more, like, bug-like. I was inspired by a praying mantis for her, which is, again, inspired by that Steven Universe horror artist, but a lot of artists were, like, basing her off a bug. And I thought that went, like, really well with, you know, Blue Diamond's, like, underwater thing. You know, like, you got the water and then you got the land. While I'm talking about this, I'm thinking about my yellow pearl design. I actually did design the pearls, but I didn't want to put them in the video because I kind of lost motivation to draw them, if I'm being honest. Like, I finished the full body of pink pearl and then the crystal gem pearl, but then I just never finished blue or yellow pearl, which I think would be like an interesting bonus video, maybe? I don't know. I'm just thinking about that because I put the bug elements in yellow pearl too, and it was a pretty good design, so I might have to revisit those. You can't really tell in this full body, but I did want to accentuate, like, her shapes, like, with the skinny arm and then the big glove coming out, and then, like, the more exaggerated, what would you call those, like, the things on her shoulder armors? Is that armor? I don't know. I, like, combined her, the more, I don't know, tuxedo-y thing that she has going on, and then the dress skirt thing. I'll put it on the screen so you know what I'm talking about. But, I always thought that was weird. Like, why does she have two designs? And I know technically Blue has two designs, because she has the veil, but, like, that's just an added element to her outfit. It's not like it completely changes. And, like, I saw some people talking about, oh, like, the tuxedo one is, like, casual, and then the dress one is formal. But then, like, why was she wearing it when she was just doing work when she was first revealed? I don't know. I just found it confusing, so I combined the two. Which was, again, kind of inspired by, like, I think the butt of the praying mantis. I just think, I don't know, it's a cool thing to incorporate. You can kind of see the more exaggerated, like, skinny limbs more in the sketch, but whatever. Her colors pretty much stayed the same. Just because I like the colors. I like yellow. My dad is watching something in the living room. I'm sorry if you can hear it. I don't live alone. But I like the color yellow. I like her colors, so I kept those pretty much the same. I really liked playing with the shadow of her helmet. I don't know. I just think that's cool. I like that. I don't really have a lot of commentary because I didn't really change much in way of her like colors, like I said. But you know, I did reverse the dark thing. I don't know what you would call that. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? I reversed the colors on her shirt. I was just kind of experimenting with colors. I don't think I keep that. I don't really like it. It would be interesting for an AU or something. I don't know. Do you guys remember those diamond swap AUs that everyone was doing? I think that was pretty cool. I made a couple, but like then I redesigned them, but I never did anything with the redesign. So I think maybe I should do that. It won't be like a video or anything, but. And we're on to the illustration. I remember my like recording froze once I did her head. So that footage is lost to time. But it was really cool watching it, okay? Just look at it. It's cool. This line art actually, it like takes up the same amount of time that it does for every other video, but like it felt like it was going faster just because she's more like geometric, you know? Like you could really, I tackled her in like a couple lines, I felt like. It felt like really easy. I don't know why, but it just did. Her piece is kind of like a sister piece to the Blue Diamond piece, just because I said piece a lot. But I always feel like they're kind of like a pair, you know? Like you can't really have one without the other. So they're kind of like matchy-matchy. Oh my god, make that fucking point, dude. Thank you. I don't like how like tiny that hand looks. So I was really inspired by like the first scene where we see Yellow Diamond, like when she's like sitting on her chair doing her work. So I kind of incorporated that, like she's crossing her legs, which I think she does in the scene. Overall, I think the diamonds are like really strong antagonists in the Steven universe. And I will get into White Diamond a little bit in the next video, but I think Yellow Diamond and Blue Diamond were really strong antagonists in the show, if I'm being honest. Really struggling with her gem there. Look at that. I didn't actually make a line for that. Whatever the fuck I just did, whatever the fuck I just drew, I don't even know what that's called. I didn't make a line for that in the full body, but I did here. I don't know. Sometimes things change. Also, like the Blue Diamond piece, I just completely blacked out her eyeball. I don't know, I think it looks cooler, I guess. So I don't really know why I did the diamond thing, the eye in the full body, but who cares? Who gives a shit? Her chair. Yeah, I think most of the line art was actually me struggling with the chair and then the mural design behind her, which I think is really interesting. I don't know why, because usually I find that I struggle more with the form, like the person, just because like it's like organic and there's so many little details. But you know, I think this was a different. It was different, definitely, but that doesn't mean that I didn't like it. I don't know why I did that line art on like a low opacity, but I did. I also really like her neck, okay? Her neck is really long and really gross, and I really like that. I think it's a cool character design thing to kind of make her look more alien, you know? Her mural, like I was saying in Blue Diamond's video, which you don't have to watch it, but look at the piece right there. It is so fire. I really do like the mural designs, so I incorporated that here. This piece is really different than what I usually draw, but like that doesn't mean it's bad or like I don't like it, but it is different. Like it doesn't feel like my art. Which like if you just know my art from YouTube, then you probably can't notice a difference, but I can notice a difference. Like it's just more angular. I tend to do more like organic shapes. And I usually draw like more femme characters, I've noticed. Just cause like I find that I have more fun with it. I think this is like a big thing in the artist community where like most artists only draw like girls, but I don't know. It's just kind of the what's the word? The subjectivity that I enjoy. But you know, it's always a nice change of pace. I don't even know what I'm fucking doing here. I don't think I use those curves. I was really struggling with drawing her mural, but you know, I think it came out cool, so I think the struggle was worth it. Just draw that line, dude. I think it would be interesting to redesign the other gems, but like, I think I said this in my last video, but I do like the diamonds more, probably. I've always been more drawn to the villains of shows, and I find that the diamonds, just to me, are more interesting than the normal gems. And plus, I have less problems with the normal gems. I don't know why I'm saying normal. The gems that aren't the diamonds, I actually really like their designs. So I think that would be like a kind of bigger struggle, maybe? I don't know. But it would be interesting. I don't know, maybe someday, but definitely not anytime in the foreseeable future. I really like how I drew that that star. Look at that. That's cool. Also with the other gems, like they have multiple forms, which would be pretty hard. Well, not hard, but it would be pretty time consuming. Well, I don't think necessarily time consuming, but like there would be more to explain, like with my Owl House videos. With those characters, they had like about the same costume changes as the other gems, but like, I don't know. I find that it gets kind of boring to explain. I don't know. And the speed paints would be really long, and that would be annoying to edit, I guess. Case in point, I'm just lazy. I don't even think I used case in point correctly. I'm too stupid to redesign characters that have multiple designs, okay? This line art does look really cool though. Like, I really like how it turned out. I think yellow and blue are like my favorites out of this whole series. Yeah. As of recording this, I still need to finish White Diamond's piece. So that's cool. I think I'm actually done with the line art here. Going on to coloring. Coolio. And the coloring, again, is pretty straightforward because I'm just putting the color from the design into the drawing. I do really like doing the flat colors because I feel like everything kind of comes together, you know? I just really like drawing. I'm just a big art fan. The background, I pretty much just did like what I did with Blue Diamond, is just kind of random gradients. Which I really like messing around with gradients. I don't know. I think it's really hard to go wrong with a gradient. Onto the rendering, I did that nose shape just because of Blue Diamond. I'm obsessed with that kind of nose shape right now. Like, oh my goodness. That Blue Diamond piece awakened something in me. I love long ass noses. I also love doing that eyeshadow highlight. Okay? I'm a big fan of highlights. Her rendering also felt like really straightforward. I guess just because, again, she's more angular, so there's less like tinkering with it, you know? Like, it's easier to render something that's angular, like, in comparison to something that's, like, organic and round and shit. So yeah, it's fun. This piece was, like, a nice refresher. I also really like that highlight. I really like how I shaded her helmet. It was also really fun to kind of like balance the more greeny yellows and the more like orangey yellows. I don't know. I just thought it was fun. I don't really have any like deep commentary for it. It was just enjoyable. I think her rendering actually took like the least amount of time out of all the illustrations. So Yellow Diamond, I was just rocking with her. I was just having fun. I really like how I shaded her legs. Like that highlight, I think looks really cool. Doesn't really make sense in a form kind of way, but I don't care. I don't give a hoot. A holler, if you will. I was just kind of whipping through this piece, honestly, like I've been saying. Like, it took like the same amount of time, but it felt like it took a lot shorter. Highlights, I'm a big highlight guy. Shading her chair, pretty straightforward. I think this is actually it for the rendering. Yeah, and then I was just playing around with the line art. I really like the gold line art. I feel like it kind of like looks like an enamel pin almost. Like I just think it's cool. It was really fun to play around with like subtle highlights and like subtle shadows in the line art. I just think it's fun. And then I was messing around with the gradient again, but I don't think that did anything. Adding like a glow to her head just for funsies. And yeah, there she is. I really like this piece. I really liked working on it. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Next time, I'm gonna do White Diamond, and then that's gonna be it for this series. Oh my goodness. I hope you have a wonderful day.